Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. I have two videos of one dime. So let's get started. The 1928 United States Liberty Dime, more correctly known as the Mercury Dime, is one of the most admired silver coins in American numismatic history. Although many people casually call it the Liberty Dime, its official design is the winged Liberty head, showing a youthful representation of Lady Liberty wearing a winged Phrygian cap, a historical symbol of freedom of thought, enlightenment, and free expression. The wings on the cap symbolically represent freedom of mind, and the American ideal that liberty begins with independent thinking. This image is often mistaken for the Roman god Mercury, which is why collectors around the world commonly refer to this series as the Mercury Dime. The coin was created by the renowned sculptor Adolph A. Weinman, one of the most influential artists of early 20th century American coinage, who also designed the iconic walking Liberty half-dollar. Minted in 1928, this dime belongs to the era known as the Roaring Twenties, a period when America was growing rapidly in industry, culture, and technology. Silver coins like this circulated in everyday life, used to buy bread, milk, theater tickets, bus rides, newspapers, and other essentials. In 1928, the U.S. was at the height of economic excitement, just 1 year before the Great Depression. Because of this timing, the 1928 dime represents the final stage of America's economic optimism before the financial collapse of 1929. Many people carried these silver dimes daily, so surviving pieces today often show heavy circulation. The obverse front of the 1928 dime features the youthful winged Liberty head facing left. Around the border is the word Liberty, while below the chin appears the motto "In God We Trust," and beneath the neck is the date, 1928. Weinman's signature monogram, A, is subtly hidden near the rim. The design is considered one of the most beautiful in U.S. coinage because it blends classical Greek-Roman aesthetics with modern American symbolism. The reversed back shows a Roman fasces, a bundled group of wooden rods tied together with a battle axe. This symbol is ancient, meaning unity through strength, or strength when bound together. To soften the militaristic look, Weinman added an olive branch, symbolizing peace. Together, the fasces and olive branch communicate a message: America seeks peace, but stands strong when necessary. Surrounding the reverse are the inscriptions United States of America, one dime, and the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. In 1928, the coin was minted at 3 locations. Philadelphia, no mint mark, about 19 million pieces. Denver, D, about 5.5 million pieces. San Francisco, S, about 7.1 million pieces. Coins with D and S mint marks are slightly scarcer, especially in high grade. The mint mark appears on the reverse near the fasces. The coin is made of 90% silver and 10% copper, with a weight of 2.5 grams and a diameter of 17.9 millimeters. Its silver content, 0.07234 troy ounces, gives it permanent intrinsic value. This coin belongs to an era when America still used real silver in everyday money, a fact that makes Mercury dimes highly sought after today. Collectors particularly look for high-grade, uncirculated examples, especially those showing full bands (FB) detail on the fasces. Full bands means the tied bands on the fasces appear sharp and completely separated, showing perfect strike quality. These examples can be very valuable. Because many 1928 dimes were weakly struck, finding a crisp full bands example is difficult. The 1928 Mercury dime also has a few collectible errors and varieties, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, broad strikes, and repunched mint marks (RPMs). Any unusual striking flaw can increase the coin's desirability. In terms of value, a normal circulated 1928 dime is generally affordable, while uncirculated pieces, especially Mississippi 65 to Mississippi 67 with full bands, can reach significant prices among collectors. The value depends greatly on condition, strike, luster, and mint mark. Overall, the 1928 Mercury dime represents more than just a small piece of silver. it is a historical fragment of American culture, art, and economy. Its design blends classical themes with American ideals of liberty, peace, and strength. Every surviving coin tells a story of an era filled with hope, innovation, and dramatic change. Whether found in a collection, inherited from family history, or discovered in an old coin jar, the 1928 Liberty dime stands as a beautiful symbol of America's artistic excellence and the enduring legacy of silver coinage. Next video. The 1929 United States Liberty dime, of the most iconic silver coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint, representing the beauty, artistry, and symbolic spirit of America during a time of social, political, and economic change. The coin, struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, belongs to a famous series minted from 1916 to 1945. Even though the public calls it the Mercury dime, it does not actually portray the Roman god Mercury. Instead, it depicts Lady Liberty wearing a winged cap, a powerful artistic symbol of freedom of thought, intellectual liberty, and the free spirit of the American people. The year 1929, engraved at the bottom of the coin, marks one of the most dramatic periods in U.S. history because it was the year the Great Depression began. During this time, millions of Americans suffered financially, banks failed, industries collapsed, and unemployment rose sharply. In a year of uncertainty and chaos, the circulating silver dime served not only as currency but also as a reminder of national ideals like liberty, justice, unity, and resilience. The obverse side of the 1929 dime, designed by the brilliant sculptor Adolph A. Weinman, shows a youthful and elegant Lady Liberty facing left. Her hair flows gently backward under a distinctive Phrygian cap, an ancient symbol traditionally associated with liberty and freedom from oppression. The addition of wings to the cap further symbolizes freedom of mind, suggesting that the prosperity and progress of the nation depend on free thought, free expression, and creativity. The word, liberty, arches across the top rim of the coin, framing the portrait with a sense of dignity and authority, while beneath Liberty's chin appears the motto, "In God We Trust," reflecting the moral and spiritual values on which the country believed it was built. The date 1929 is centered at the bottom, marking the exact year the coin entered circulation. Below the neck of Liberty are the tiny initials, A, the designer's signature, subtly included without disturbing the overall harmony of the artwork. The reverse side of the coin carries rich symbolism as well. At the center stands a fasces, an ancient Roman emblem consisting of a bundle of wooden rods tied together with leather straps, featuring a small axe blade emerging from the side. The fasces represents strength through unity, justice, authority, and the nation's willingness to defend its ideals. Surrounding the fasces is a long, detailed olive branch, symbolizing peace, harmony, and diplomatic resolution. Together, these symbols illustrate the message that true peace is maintained through strong justice, and justice remains strong only when supported by unity. Around the outer rim are the inscriptions, United States of America, and one dime, declaring the coin's issuing nation and value. Tucked between the fasces and the olive branches is the motto, E pluribus unum, which means, out of many, one, reflecting the unity of the American states and the diversity of its people. The 1929 Mercury dime's physical specifications contribute to its historical value. It weighs 2.5 grams, measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge, a security feature that prevented dishonest individuals from shaving off silver. The coin's high silver content ensures that even a worn-down example still carries melt value, though collectors care far more about condition, mint mark, and strike quality. In 1929, Mercury dimes were minted at two locations, the Philadelphia Mint No Mint Mark and the San Francisco Mint S Mint Mark. Philadelphia produced the majority of the coins, while San Francisco's mintage was smaller, making certain well-preserved San Francisco pieces more desirable for collectors. The historical context deepens the importance of the 1929 dime. As the stock market crashed in October 1929, America entered a traumatic decade of financial hardship. People trusted silver coins more than paper money, so dimes like this circulated heavily in daily transactions, buying bread, milk, stamps, medicine, newspapers, and other essentials. Every scratch and mark on these coins reflects a story of struggle, survival, business, and daily life during a national crisis. Despite the economic turmoil, the Mercury dime remained a symbol of hope, beauty, and strength, its artistic design contrasting sharply with the harsh reality of the times. Today, collectors admire the 1929 Liberty dime for its silver purity, artistic excellence, and historical connection. Common circulated examples are affordable, while high-grade uncirculated specimens, especially with full details on the fasces known as FB, full bands, can reach high values. The Mercury dime series is beloved worldwide, and the 1929 date is considered one of the more historically meaningful issues due to its connection to the Great Depression. The coin stands as a perfect fusion of art, symbolism, and history, making the 1929 Liberty dime an enduring treasure in American numismatics. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.